Good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope if you're in the US, you had a great Thanksgiving yesterday. Certainly made me feel hungry. So, hello everyone. How's everyone doing? Is everybody good? Everybody Gucci? What's going on? Wise Angel, if you're catching this on replay when you come to watch this, I am so sorry for your loss, love. Much love to you. Hello, Lizzie. Hello, Catherine, Claire, Rosie, Janine, Stephanie, Lorak. Good evening, all. Marge, hello. How you doing? Joe Jones, hello, lovely. Mary, Helen, hello, hello. Luna's mum, hello. How you doing? Rosie, hello, lovely. Paula, hello, Trouble. How are you doing? Rainbow Rose, welcome. Hello, Marissa. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Steri, hello, gorgeous. You okay? Silver Soul, hello. Linda, hello, lovely. Anna, hello, hello. Sue, hello, lovely. Lady Margaret, hello. Love my rescue pup, hello, lovely. Twin Star, hi. How you doing? We got quite a full house here. Then we've got Marissa. Hello, Julia. Lisa. Hello, lovely. How you doing? Rumble On is here. Hello, Rumble On. TJ. Hello, lovely. Teresa. Hello. How are you doing? Tracy. How you doing, lovely? Miriam. Hello. Hello. Hello, Kelly in Leafland. Raven, hello, lovely. Anna, hello. Hello, Kate. Where are we at? Aries African Sun, hello. How are you doing? You're welcome. Kathleen, hello. Spirit Animal 1212, hello, Spirit Animal 1212. Good evening, Whimsy. Good morning, even. Good afternoon, possibly. Oh my God. Mickey Ting, oh, hello. Hello, Polly. Where are we at? Hiya, Kay. Hiya, Katie. Hello, Sheffield Wednesday, Joe. I think Vicky, hello, Vicky, hello, Patricia. Polly is here. Hello, Polly. Polly. Carolina, hello, lovely. I think. Hello, Louise. Oh, there's Nicola. Hello, Nicola. How are you doing? Florence. Oh, you can't attend. You've out gossiped yourself. 2 seconds. Paranormal captivity. What are you doing? What are you doing? It was Astrid. She's got the zoomies, and yes. It's all right. It's all right. It's yeah, no sound. It's fine. It's fine. It was fine. It was me. It was me taking the sound off, so I could say what I needed to without getting demonetized to the cat. Oh, yeah. I was just showing off. Okay, so we have got, of course, thanks to that, completely thrown me off. So if you've come in, hello everybody. Sorry about Astrid. It's usually Merlin, but you know, she's been good for a few weeks. So if you would like to win a Queen, Her Royal Highness's bauble and a Johnny Thompson prayer candle, which I will now ceremonially light at the start of our shenanigans, all you have to do is be subscribed. And when we hit 8K subscribers, hopefully before Christmas, then I'll schedule a live stream, and all you have to do is attend and join in. You can't even rip. If you concentrate really hard, you'll be able to hear me swearing at the cat. The Scottish hot heat is a lit. So I'll let you guys choose. You can either have the card of the day with either two of these. You can have Archangel Michael or the Divine Masters. So put one in the chat for Archangel Michael or two in the chat for the Divine Masters. Which one do you want? Do you want card from Archangel Michael or card from the Divine Masters? One for Archangel Michael, two for the Divine Masters. You want in the one? One. Okay. Go one. Go one. It's old school Doreen Virtue. She's still on YouTube, but she's she disavows. Well, she would say I needed saving. Which is nice. Hiya, Sangeeta. Hello, Elizabeth. If I didn't see you before, let's have a look. Let's see what we've got from Archangel Michael. Detach from the situation. Good advice. Very good advice. It says, my prayer, Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming swords to cut any attachment to fear or drama, so that I may be centered in the knowledge that peace is everywhere within me and within this situation. It's very true. Detach from the drama, center yourself. And don't take Omid Scooby personally. Yeah, we shall have to. I think that's quite a profound one. I do like that. Just it's a lesson just to not get too involved, isn't it? You needed saving from spending so much. What have you been buying, Florence? Yeah. Do you know what? It's such a shame about Doreen Virtue devouring her work. She should have just kept it pushing. But never mind. I guess she was so certain of her work back then, and she spoke with the same certainty that she does now. And I don't wish any ill on her, but I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure she's went a bit too far the other way, if you know what I mean. But each to their own. You know what? You need saving from a cold. You got a cold, Raven. Bless you, man. Hello, Karen, lovely. I hope you all had I hope you had a really good Turkey Day blowout. I had my Turkey Day where I didn't have a Turkey Day blowout, but I did a very spiritually low vibrational thing and had a KFC. I was like, I'm not cooking chicken. I'm not cooking turkey. We'll have a KFC. So tonight I am drinking water. And there's a lot going on with the Harkles. There's a lot going on with Mr. Scabies. Have you seen what he's written in the book? Have you seen that he is calling the gorgeous Catherine, Princess of Wales, work shy? And saying that all Catherine did was gossip about Megsy. She spent more time gossiping about her than she did actually talking to her. He's a nasty sod, isn't he? So we are going to look into how Catherine is responding to this, how the royals are going to respond to this. We're going to look into how Omid thinks his book is going. His book is going to go badly. It is going to turn out very badly for him. We are going to have a look in and see how Megsy's feeling about it all. And we're going to have a look and see what the royal family are feeling about it all as well. Scagsy, slimy scabies. The only thing he is somewhat, I would have said, the only thing he's good at is self-promotion. I don't know how he inserted himself into being the Yahoo royal correspondent, being on This Morning, talking to Philip and Holly when they existed on This Morning. I don't understand how he got to where he got to, because he's a non-event. He's vacuous. He's vapid. I've seen more personality in a comb. Yeah. It's all to do with Darkus Anderson, isn't it? It's not who you know. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Same with the guy with the big forehead, the photographer. You know the one? He's got a 5 head, a 6 head, an 8 head. Do you know who I mean? That one. He said the Prince and Princess of Wales were aging in banana years. You're starting Omid's book. Just starting Omid's book. Yeah, it's just started coming out now. I'm not buying Omid's book. I am not even using a credit on Omid's book. I am not doing anything like that. I am not. I will only see the clips from it. I am not gonna search it out. He is a humanoid nasal polyp, isn't he? He does look like a walking, talking nasal polyp. He really does. He looks like he's got nasal like really big nasal polyps as well. He is a nasal polyp in humanoid form. It's about as much use as one as well. Let's see how Scabies, Polypes is getting on. Hopefully Lady C will read it. Yeah, he is just the outer shell of Megan's hand. He is just, what do you call it? A marionette? Is that a puppet? Like a hollow thing? Walking anal polyp. Yes. I was trying to keep it PG. I think you can get polyps anywhere you have a cavity. So yeah. Oh my goodness me. Okay, let's have a look into Scabies. See how he's doing with his little French magazine. Sussex Suppository. This is true. Do you know what? Oh, he's just, I just cannot. Like, he appeared from nowhere, like that Nissan Harriman guy, like that tech expert guy. These are chancers and grifters that have come riding a wave, man. Let's have a look and see what the cards have to say about him. Oh my goodness me. The Vintage Reader is going to review it. Is she, old bird? That's good. There you go, guys. If you want to know what's in it, the Vintage Reader is doing it. That's a good one. Thank you for that, old bird. We are at, how is he getting on with it? He is not receptive to some things. He is not receptive to some information he has been told. He is not receptive to change or movement. I feel like somebody is trying to get a message to Scabies, and he is too busy trying to look like he is being successful when he's actually giving mean girl energy with the 3 of Cups crossing over. Oh, he is in doom. Big energy. The 9 of Pentacles. He is by himself. He is all fur coat and no knickers. He is trying to look the part that he has got everything together, but it's not making the impact that he thought it was going to make. He is feeling quite alone. But in that aloneness, he also has got the 4 of Cups. So there's something that he is not being receptive to. The 3 of Cups crossing over and the 5 of Cups in reverse. So he's going to say, like, this being this. He's going to come out and say there's a smear on his character. We have got the Page of Cups in reverse. I am be very interested in this book to see if there is talk about the Wales's children. And in a comparison to Harry and Meghan's children, like they're definitely trying with all of this to put something out there. 3 of Wands, okay. Queen of Cups. That could be him, to be fair. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This guy does not like Catherine at all. Four of Swords in reverse. Oh, there's a death. We have got the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Swords. He is part of a narrative, no matter how much he denies it, no matter how much the Harkles deny it. He is part of a narrative. The narrative was meant to run something like this. They go on Oprah, they get the initial blow in, then they go and do Ingrifftus and do double down on what happened in Oprah with a Netflix documentary, and the killer blow is going to be Spare, and this book was meant to finish off the monarchy. That's how it was meant to roll, and they were going to install Megsy as Diana, Princess of Wales 2.0, the melanated one that got away, the patron saint of veterans. She was going to be it. They were going to be set for life. Not only were Harry and Megsy going to be a major, mega gigastars, as Dame Edna would say, but they were also going to be rich, wealthy, and also have the freedom to bring in more money. They would just have the status of the royal family without any of the having to do, you know, the boring stuff like ribbon cutting. That's what they wanted. And this was part of it. This was the last bit in their plan. And it actually started with that book, Finding Freedom. And he is part of it as well. That Nissan Harriman is in part of it as well. He's there to be the kind of token black guy who's taking the photographs, and, you know, they're very all together. Yeah. And then, have you noticed that there's no women around Meghan apart from her mother? I'm always wary when a chick doesn't have any chick friends. Doesn't even get on with her sister. It's a red flag. And let's face it, she's only getting on with her mother because if her dad was black and skinny, she would have got on with her dad. If her mother was white and overweight, she would have ditched her. It's basically that's the thing. Back to Scooby. There's a death. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. They are really, really going for, and they're really, really going to go for Catherine. They're going for the children. And I wonder if this death is the death of Scooby's career, Scooby's name in the public sphere, Scooby making any more book sales, what he thought was his relationship with Megsy and Harry. Let's have a look at Meghan. The Star in reverse. I have a real problem with King Charles. They can't read King Charles. They don't understand where he's going to go. They can't figure him out at all. They can't read him. They can't get into his head. They can't predict what he's going to do. They don't know. He's unknown quantity. So they're just really weirded out by this whole new Carolina era. There's the Three of Cups crossing over. The Three of Cups was crossing over Megsy as Skegsy, Omid, Scooby as well. This makes me think that they are very in it. They are enjoying it. They like playing with the media. They like playing with the traffic, if you know what I mean. All three of them, Harry, her, and him. They all do it. So does Marcus Anderson. So does that Nissan guy. Yeah, All of them. Page of Pentacles is upright underneath, and the Two of Cups is underneath. Okay. The Empress. She wants to be seen as a wonderful mother, and she doesn't care if it is at the expense of Catherine and Catherine's reputation and smearing the way that the Wales's children are brought up within the royal family. She wants to be that. I am just such a loving person, such a loving mom. She wants to be all of those things. This is what they were set up. They are really trying to dismantle, like, they want to make people talk about the royal family and the Wales's children. And it's not like, say, the Wales's children, they want to paint out that the Wales's children are spoilt, but emotionally neglected at the same time. And that Harry and Meghan's way is the better way to bring up children. Megsy is the better mother, basically. There's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse again. They are coming for Catherine. Catherine is the Queen of Pentacles because she is a Capricorn, and Pentacles relate to the earth signs in the tarot. So that is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And there's the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, of course, relates to the fire signs in the tarot. So Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Meghan is a Leo. This is what's coming up. She is going to have her big launch probably after Christmas. Might just be just before, but they are trying to do something. Basically, they want Catherine to lose some of her shine. That's what they want. That is what they really, really, really want. They want Catherine to lose some of the shine. The Nine of Wands, what she wants everyone to know her barriers were pressed and that she's just had to stand in this victimhood and stare down the hurtful, horrible media, internet, British public, anybody who said anything. Probably chuck in Republicans there, because I've got a feeling that America, you're going to start getting told off by these two for wrong think, and it would be people who they instantly think that anybody who doesn't like them will be obviously a Republican. That's their mentality. Let's have a look and see what Brainiac thinks of it all. Let's have a look at Harry. Can you imagine your family doing this to your family? I mean, I know there's now as weird as folk. There is now as weird as folk, but let's have a look. Let's have a look at the ginger one with his receding ginger pubes on his head. At what point do you give it up? At what point? Can you imagine being that deluded? Everyone thinks I have a thick head of hair. Just shave it off. My God. He's that unhinged, that detached from reality, that he doesn't realize a shaved head would look better than pretend he's got like some kind of quasi comb over thing going on. Nothing wrong with comb overs, but if you're commenting, the thing is, the Harkles set up other people, don't they? So like Harry said about William's alarming levels of baldness, but yeah. Let's have a look. Harry, how's he getting on? The moon. This lad, this man, this full-grown, nearly 40-year-old man is feeling a little bit sorry for himself. He's feeling a little bit dragged along. He's very in on himself. He's very down in the dumps. He isn't quite right in his mind. What's crossing, he's weighing something up. So what was crossing over both Megsy and Scabies was the Three of Cups. What's crossing up Harry is he's taking too long to ponder something. He is procrastinating something. He is weighing something up. And while he's weighing it up, it looks like there's more and more damage being done. What's above the situation? Heartache. What's under the situation? The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords, when it's upright, it is not only is it about taking a step back, time out, all of that kind of thing, but it's also about inheritance and legacy and memory. The Three of Swords above is heartache and heartbreak. So we are meant to be hearing about how hurt he is at his family. We are meant to be hearing about Megsy and the archofficial and Lilibet. What we are hearing about from Scooby is that he's not very reliable, to be honest. Okay, so we have the Tower leaving the situation. And they have gone through quite a lot of stuff lately. Harry has had a very rough time of it. I think stuff has happened within Grifters. I think we will be hearing more about that with the passing of time. Not everything comes out immediately. I think that there's something's happened over the last couple of months that has been very significant, very significant. Harry's not happy about it. And here we have what is up next for Harry. So we are going to hear how Harry and Megsy are very perfect. We are going to hear the Queen of Pentacles there in reverse, which will please Megsy. So what will please Megsy out of Scooby's book is the fact that they're coming for the Princess of Wales. What pleases Harry out of Scooby's book and what's coming up is because it reaffirms his relationship with Megsy. Now, Megsy underneath has the Two of Cups in reverse. Megsy's pretty much done with Harry. Harry hasn't realized it yet. He won't for ages. He won't till the divorce has been finalized and she's got a restraining order against him. The Lovers, he is going to feel validated because people have saying it in black and white and how wonderful Meghan is or Scooby is or whatever, even though they've been around it. What he wants opportunity, and he wants to put his basically legacy out there. He wants to be the best boy. He wants to be the good boy. The Eight of Wands surrounded him. There's a lot of quick moving messages, and I don't think this is something he can keep up with. What he wants out of all of this, the Queen of Wands, of course, he wants Megsy more than anything else. And what he's going to attack, we have the King of Cups in reverse, so that would be William. He has a major problem with William. Major problem. He's jealous of his brother. He feels inadequate to his brother. He feels like his brother shouldn't be, like, he's just so jealous of William. It's unreal. So yeah, what they want is Megsy wants somebody to trash Catherine, which Scooby's done. Harry wants somebody to validate his relationship with Meghan on the public stage, which Scooby's done, and also try and attack William, which Scooby's done. Scooby wanted the clout and to kind of correct the record. Scooby thinks that he is going to be like kind of like the unofficial spokesperson for Harry and Meghan for the longest time, but they are going to fall apart because the Four of Swords is in reverse, and that Four of Swords is either going to be the complete demise of Scooby's career, or someone's going to die. He's such a little clout goblin, isn't he? Ugh. That's what you should call him, a clout goblin. I mean, we've written 2 books on the monarchy. We've got absolutely no idea about it, to be honest. You like the cloak goblin? Yeah. He does. If you changed his skin hue to green, he does look like something out of Lord of the Rings. Like a really prissy kind of like. Can you ask the cards how William and Catherine feel? Yep, I will do. I'll do that now. I'll just put these away and give this a bit of a spray. Clear the energy off, because these lot are like, oh. If they were a sausage, they'd be the worst. But can you make a sticker for a clout goblin? I could do. Let me have a look. It's a little bit of a sacred spray. Clean that off. Move them over there. Let's have a look at William. What a horrible bloke, eh? What a horrible, horrible bloke. I don't know where that was. There's a card missing. What a horrible, horrible, horrible bloke. So, start with William. How does William feel about Omid Scabie's book? He's so spare in the children's section. I don't think there's going to be a phone call. I don't think there was any phone call to start with. I think that was just a load of I think it was just the Harkles. Do you know what they were doing with that phone call? And aren't they coming to Sandringham and all that stuff? They're putting a distance between Scooby's statements and themselves. That's all they're doing. They are trying to get away because they realize how ugly potentially Scooby's book could be and how much it would rebound on them. So that's what Harry and Meghan are doing. That whole will they, won't they go over across to Christmas. It's just making them look like there is a closeness between them and the king, a new relationship, whatever, just so they don't look like they were in bed with Scooby. I mean, pull the other one. I listened to part of Eugenie as well. She was on a podcast called Table Manners, and it was the most vapid blooming 20 minutes of my life. I swear to God. These people are just like, yeah, when you did that, and I don't mind posh people and everything like that, but the people who were running the podcast, I was just like, what? Hello, Rando. So let's have a look and see what William thinks of it. Anyway, so don't listen to that podcast. It was a waste of, yeah. Let's have a look and see. Ace of Wands. Okay. Right. Okay. I don't think he's bothered. I think William is very much like, oh, well, bring it on. Ace of Wands. Ready to go. Fair enough. You want to do this? Fair enough. He feels stabbed in the back, though, with the 10 of Swords crossing over, obviously because of his Judas brother. So that's understandable. I don't think he's scared. He's not bothered. He feels stabbed. I think it is two things here. You've got the Ace of Wands. You feel quite angry, and rightfully angry. But 10 of Swords, he feels stabbed in the back by the person who was meant to be his closest to him. Temperance in reverse. And the Devil in reverse. It's interesting how the Devil is a fallen angel and Temperance in reverse is it's an angel in reverse as well. William knows exactly what is going on here with his brother and the wife. William knows exactly. He knows there's lies, mistruths. Things have been spun in certain ways, so things will look worse than they are. Things have been it's like deliberately misunderstanding somebody so you become a victim. And that is the game they have played. They have weaponized vulnerability, and that's why the Devil is in reverse. They have weaponized vulnerability to try and attack and coerce the royal family. And William just thinks, yeah, we've seen this before. This is just another shade of the Harkles attacking. Page of Swords, leaving the situation, and the 3 of Swords, hurt and heartache. The High Priestess, that's interesting. The King of Cups in reverse. The 7 of Swords. I would watch out if I was Scooby. Oh, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh, Scooby, Scooby, Scooby. He is about to ruin his life. This guy is going to have no credibility by the time he's finished his little book tour, his little thing. He's going to have no credibility at all. The Page of Swords leaving the situation. William thinks this man is spiteful, a gossip, and just there to cause mischief. That being said, there's going to be something that happens, and it's interesting. This was around about the time when we had Meghan's cards on the table and Harry's cards on the table. The Three of Swords is there, and it is showing some heartache, so, like major heartache. There is a lot of hurt there. We have the High Priestess and the King of Cups in reverse. There is a distortion of reality here. There is a distortion. They are trying to make William look unempathetic, cold. Everything William isn't. So William has got, luckily for William, he's got his mother's heart and his father's brain. Whereas Diana didn't have, like Diana couldn't separate stuff out. So William has all the sensitivities, but he does understand like the long words. I don't think Harry ever understood the long words, or to take yeah, basically. The King of Cups is in reverse. He knows they are trying to ruin his reputation. He knows they are trying to manipulate him and manipulate people's perception of him. We have got the High Priestess there. William is not only completely protected, he is completely protected by all of the intelligence services, even the ones you don't know about. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. Scooby is going to fail badly. He is going to look, instead of looking just like a petty kind of spiteful person, he's got the Knight of Cups in reverse there. He's going to look uncreative, emotionally lacking, and problems for Scooby with this book. The Seven of Swords. Even though William is between the Temperance in reverse and the Devil in reverse card about this book, the Seven of Swords, I would be very careful if I was on with Scooby. He is throwing rocks and stones and throwing his weight around and attacking people. And he doesn't really know what he's dealing with. And to be fair to Harry, Harry should know what they're dealing with. But you don't mess with the royal family or anyone like that energetically, but not when they're heads of state. Owen with Scooby is absolutely toast, man. Absolutely toast. Oh my God. He is absolutely done for by these cards. Let's have a look at Catherine. Scooby is going to be lucky if he gets, like, at this point, you may as well just start his own YouTube channel. He's not going to, that's it. You have to go back to acting in Thunderbirds. He is going to be completely marked. This guy's going to have a spectacular fall. I'm surprised he hasn't got the Tower, but let's see what Catherine's cards have for Scooby's running around. Scooby snacks. Catherine has her mind. Her mind is made up. I didn't want it to be like this, but you forced me. The Two of Swords in reverse. The world, what Catherine thinks is she's very clever. Catherine, I love Catherine. And so is William, but Catherine is just like, he just wants attention. He's just doing this for the attention. He's doing this because he's a clout goblin. The world crossing over. This is what he wants. He's got to make his name. The Star in reverse. Omid Scooby can't read the room. What Catherine has above her is she is the Moon in reverse underneath. Interesting how it was the Devil in reverse and the Temperance in reverse there for William, but with Catherine it is the Moon and the Star in reverse. Okay, this is really interesting set of cards. The Star in reverse, I feel Catherine takes great comfort in the fact that Scooby and the Harkles and all of their little proteges cannot read the royal family at all. Royal family have got a poker face extravaganza. It is absolutely wonderful, the royal family's poker face. The Harkles don't know how to read it. They don't know how to read it because they're reactive people. They wouldn't be very good at playing poker, basically. The Moon underneath them, what she is concerned about is disruptive, maladaptive behavior. She thinks this is coming from a place of mentally unwellness. Where William sees it as both Harry and Meghan with the Devil in reverse and everything like that, I think Catherine sees this for the heart of what it is. It's not just a narcissistic grifter. It's not just Megsy. It's a mentally ill man. A very mentally ill man. And that mentally ill man is Harry. And he is going through life having all of these things attached to him and going through all of these times with, what do you call it? He's doing like guided meditation when he should really be having like proper psychological interventions. The King of Wands is leaving the situation. She doesn't rate Scooby. She thinks is, like, William sees him more as a catty, disruptive shock jock. No, not shock jock. Contrarian would be the right word. Catherine sees him as somebody coming from a place of ego and wanting the attention of the King of Wands there. Ace of Cups coming in. Okay. That's interesting. Two of Cups. Justice. There's the Knight of Cups. Interesting that William and Catherine both have the Knight of Cups at the end of it. He is going to be diminished. He is going to be that Knight of Cups energy. He is going to just look like he is making a load of noise and being nasty. We have got the Ace of Cups coming up for Catherine. So this could well be the Carol service. I'm wondering if there's stuff coming out from that book that is going to focus William and hurt William. We are going to have Catherine's focus on her relationship with her family, relationship with those around her. The thing is, with this, Catherine has a sense of justice, and you don't want to get on the wrong side of a Capricorn. I think her and King Charles are going to be basically giving it a long along, kicking it down the road, letting the Harkles stew. But there is some justice coming. How Catherine is going to manage this, she's going to just get her head down, get on with it, work, keep it going, keep it moving, keep it pushing. Knight of Cups. Again, this is Scooby diminished because he came through as the King of Wands at the start of the reading here for Catherine, and now he is the Knight of Cups. So he's went from this big creative force to this kind of like, oh, look at me. And he's the Knight of Cups in reverse for William. I do think it's going to be uncomfortable between now and Christmas for the royal family with this book. I do feel like there is going to be some things in the press. I don't see them reacting to it. I think William is very William's angry about it, man. William is angry. Catherine is you kind of like, she doesn't want to be in the situation. She's just like, oh my God, it's the Two of Swords. You've made my mind up for me. I didn't want it to be like this. And she thinks he's a clout goblin. Yeah, you don't cross a Capricorn. No, do not cross caps. As I always think it's quite amusing, a Leo going up against a Capricorn. The only Leo I think would go up against and have a chance of coming out the other side would be Princess Anne with Catherine. I like when you look at the other Leos, you've got Meghan and you've got Beatrice, and then as much as Beatrice is all right, I'm sure no, it wouldn't happen. Oh, it's water. Where do you want me to go next, guys? God, I've been on an hour already. Thank you for liking as well. Yeah, they are gonna I don't know if it's going to be a direct thing. I've been saying this for months that they were going to come after the kids. Even with Spare, he kind of came after the kids as well. But my sister just, hello, Florence's sister. I don't know how you could tell. You must be like quite intuitive, Florence's sister. That I don't like Meghan. 4 planets in Capricorn, you don't get. Yeah. Will they turn up for Christmas? Well, there was another part. Oh, this is a good one I want to do. Meghan, no, they're not going to turn up for Christmas, I don't think, in my humble opinion. And that's kind of what the cards were saying. But that's a very good question, Sheffield Wednesday Joe, because part of Scooby's article in the French paper, en français, et paper, I don't know, un petit pois, the part of the thing today said, and I quote, that Meghan never wants to set foot in England again. Woo, woo. So that means you have got them over in America for the foreseeable. Sorry, guys. So let's have a look. Do you want me to look at if it's small p? That's all I know. Bonjour, un petit pois. Je m'appelle Nodi. So do you want me to check if this is true? So So she's going to stay. She's going to move to Australia, I heard. No, she's not. Let's just have a look. Yeah, no refunds, no returns, America. Tough. Soldiers seen. Let's have a look. I wonder if she's been. That's a very good point, Stephanie. If she's been banned from entering the UK. Apparently, she dropped off when she was on the way to what do you call it? What do you call that place? Germany. The king needs to invite Thomas Markle. Yeah, moving to Canada. Send them to Australia. Let's have a look. Let's see if she is indeed ever going to come back to the UK. This is one of the things where I never want to set foot in the UK again. So she is. This is a classic example of the Markle attacking a whole country, saying, I never want to go there again. I hate it. And then when anyone criticizes her for that statement, it's like, oh, but they attacked me. 7 of Wands in reverse. What's crossing over? The Knight of Cups. She's going to be an influencer, guys. She thinks she's got her own back. Oh, my goodness. You horrible English people. How dare you not recognize her as Diana incarnate? The one true Princess Diana. How dare you not? Dare you not see her as that? The Knight of Cups crossing over and the 3 of Cups above. She's very happy not to come back to the UK. Part of the reason she doesn't want to come back to the UK is yeah, she wants to do this whole legacy thing, like her and Harry, that freedom flight going across to the States from the Netflix documentary. All of that is really what that is about, is her creating a narrative that she was the Diana incarnate. She's the Diana that got away. Eight of Cups, walking away. One of them. God. Oh my goodness, sorry. I shouldn't laugh. The real reason she won't come back to the UK is these two things. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, both in reverse. The 10 of Pentacles, of course, is a very rich family. I wonder who that could be. And the Queen of Pentacles is a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. So that would be Catherine. She is scared of the royals. She knows she's not welcome. And her nemesis, Catherine, is here. She is scared of the man. She is absolutely petrified. It's all right being this big boss energy when you're on another continent. No, she can't even come onto this little old island and sit with that lady. She can't do it. Ace of Cups is in reverse. We are going to get the appropriation of Princess Diana, are we not? This is coming up very soon. We are going to get Megsy, patron saint of Diana 2.0. This is going to be in Scooby's book. This is going to be in whatever nonsense that Megsy comes on out with next. And we have got the Page of Swords in reverse. So she's going to do it in an interview. She's going to do something where it looks like they are being very negative towards the royals, or shady towards the royals. The thing with Megsy is she can never let it go. Never let it go. So yeah, she's frightened of the royal family. She's never going to be like Princess Diana, because no one is. Do you know what I mean? No one is the same. No, it's like, oh, I'm just like this one person, and it's just like, you're not, though. It's just like you really aren't. There's, oh my god. Oh, right. Just give you an example why I'm so freaked out. I'm not naming any names. I won't name any names. But there's this one reader on here on the YouTube, and everything is like this more successful, you know, reader, a bigger YouTuber, and that creeps me out. So I don't like people who appropriate other people's personalities. It's something wrong with it. It's just, you know what I mean? I find it very, very odd. No one's bigger than me. No, no one is actually. I'm very fat. I'm a potato. No, but you know what I mean. Like, they are like, what was that? It's basically, what I'm saying is, when somebody copies somebody to the point or wants to be like somebody, they lose themselves. The problem with Megsy, and it's always creeps me out when people do things like that. The problem with Megsy is she does that with Diana. No one's ripping me off now. Nah. I think she's considered herself more like a great actress. That's the thing. You don't see what, though? Yeah, Meg trying to be, yeah, this whole thing. As somebody who is appropriating somebody else's personality, whether it be like they get a haircut like them, it's all right to be inspired by. There's being inspired by, and then there's like everything. No one can sing like me. This is true, Raven. It's because she's empty. Yeah. Be yourself. Everybody else is taken. It's like when the great H.G. Tudor says character trait acquisition. It's really like that. It is very creepy. Do you want me to have a look and see what Earl Spencer thinks of Megsy? I can do. I don't know what Earl Spencer's star sign is. Strikes me as a Gemini. Could be Cancer, could be Leo. He's probably none of those things. He's probably an Aries or something. Let's have a look. What's his star sign? 2 seconds. And we'll see what he thinks of Meghan. Earl Spencer. Apparently he's a bit grumpy, you know. Oh, he's an Aries. Is he Aries? Oh, he's right on the cusp, he is. 20th of May. So he's a Gemini Taurus. HG Tudor is obsessed with Meghan. I think he's bedded Meghan, you know. Anyway, just like his father, he was a tyrant, really. Like Earl Spencer, he doesn't strike me as somebody I would want to spend any time with. If you know what I mean. If you met him, I wouldn't know if I would instantly just be like, I don't vibe with you. I would not be anywhere near him. Meghan is HG. You think you bedded her too, Mickey Tinker? Lady C says Meg has bad breath. Probably. Your sister was born on the 19th. It's a cusp thing. It's the 20th, 21st, and the 22nd. I believe are the cusp between Aries, and when it's really close to the change in star signs, you get called a cusp. So it means you'll get extra spices added to your zodiacness. No question about HG and Megsy. Let's see what Earl Spencer thinks of. How would Lady C know that? I think these people talk, you know. People talk. She's in that set. Apparently Megsy likes you are on Aries and Taurus. Marge, so is my mum. I know all about that one, that kind of edge. Who is HG? HG Tudor. He's the narcissist dude. The ultra. I haven't watched any of his videos for a while, to be honest. It probably smells of Todgers. Let's have a look. Let's see what Earl Spencer thinks. What does Earl Spencer think of Meghan? Probably nothing. I think this man is certainly a little bit of a narcissist himself. Oh, the 10 of coins in reverse. That's interesting. See what's crossing over him before I comment on it. 5 of Cups. This guy is very frustrated. He is not, I wouldn't say he's team Meghan and Harry. He's definitely got a few maybe gripes with the monarchy though. For the way they've behaved though, he is, I would say he was more landing on the monarchy side. He doesn't understand why they've created such a mess and made such noise. He doesn't understand why they just don't get on with it and get their assets in with the 7 of coins above. Why don't they just pull it all in? Frustrated, I would say. Queen of Swords is in reverse. Okay. Five of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Okay. He is... We have the Ten of Coins in reverse, which is a rich, wealthy family. I don't think he appreciates the royal family getting dragged into things. I don't think he, moreover, appreciates his family getting tarnished in all of this. He doesn't like this whole celebrity thing. He doesn't want to be a Kardashian. He's still got some... How would you say it? He's still into the hereditary, the nobility, the history. He thinks there's a lack of sheen, a lack of respect. He doesn't understand why they've made so much noise. He thinks they're just being cruel. He thinks they're being manipulative. The Hierophant is in reverse as well. He really thinks they have no respect for traditions, hierarchy, knowledge, or status. He really thinks quite poorly of them, to be honest. Interesting, we have the Page of Cups is in reverse there. Of course, he is going to be uncle to a king. And I get the feeling that this guy is more of a historian, and he's not going to ever watch the Kardashians on purpose. He's never going to be about that life. He doesn't get Hollywood. He doesn't want to be part of Hollywood. He doesn't want to know. He is more focused on what is happening around with the UK. And as far as the question of Harry and Meghan goes, he's more interested in what happens within the UK, because that, I know he has got places elsewhere. He's got, I think it's in South Africa, he's got a ranch or something. I don't know that much about him. But he is. The Five of Swords. I think he is... I would have thought we would get more instant with regarding his sister, with Diana. I would have thought that would have come straight out. But I think he is... I wonder if they're trying to tap him up for money. Good luck with that. He's not going to give you any money. He might make a problem. He might say something about give and take. He might comment on Harry and living outside of the royal family and say something about give and take. I would say it frustrates him. The reason it frustrates him is because his name's attached to it, and he doesn't want to really be involved with any of the drama, especially when his idiot nephew keeps mentioning his dead sister all the time. We have got the Nine of Cups there, so there is a celebration. He feels quite smug, quite happy, quite moving on about something. I don't think he's that bothered. I just think he wants them to go away. I don't think Earl Spencer gives too much of a thing. He finds them frustrating, finds it droll. He doesn't understand why they don't respect traditions. There is some concern there for William and William's children, but I think that concern comes from the way Harry's behaving, to be honest. You're surprised they haven't tried to take Althorpe off him? Probably. I mean, that's the thing. They think, like, Harry seems to think that everybody should revolve around him and his grief with reference to his mother. But, like, when they're doing that, they forget that Earl Spencer has multiple marriages, and multiple children. And so does, I don't know the two sisters of Diana too well either. I never really veered on the kind of Diana side of things, to be honest. I was a little bit too young when that all happened to really be interested in it. Bye, Silver Soul. Good night. Let me have a look. What was the other question? I've just read a question. Oh, and it does fence against oh, King Charles and will King Charles ever speak to what's his socks? Lady C. Charles would have an audience with Thomas. I don't think, from what my vibe with King Charles is he would speak to Thomas. I don't think he's interested, and I mean this with all respect, I don't think he would be that interested in Samantha or Thomas Jr. Not because they're any less, it's just because he has more of a coming from a father's perspective. He has more of a, I feel like he would have more kinship with Thomas. I think that would probably where, if it was a natural thing, if it ever was to happen, that's where it would happen. But we'll have a look. Both of them are water. I forget which water sign Thomas is, but King Charles is Scorpio. Yeah. So I think there's more chance of a meeting between the two dads. I don't think there's going to be much of a chance with, not that I think Samantha and Thomas Jr. would be bothered, to be honest. Not that I know, but I think there would be more chance of Thomas Sr. meeting the king or being invited to meet the king. I don't think William and Catherine would at all want to be involved. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Pat. Welcome. Thank you. Everything she does, Luna's mum, is to be seen. Did you see them laughing as well at that poor, like there's this woman who was singing at the Canadian hockey game, and she was singing, "Oh Canada, our home and native land," that song, and she wasn't singing it like that though, and she was singing that song, and Megsy was like, had a kind of like, she does this kind of like, this kind of like sarcastic gurn is the best word I can say. She pulls a face, and you'll know this if you're in the UK or if you watch old 1960s sitcoms. We had an episode, we used to have Steptoe and Son, and she pulls a smile like Father Steptoe. It's kind of like, and it's just, and she did that at she did her Father Steptoe grin. Yeah. Do you know what I mean by Father Steptoe? Do you know her face that she does? Forget what it's called. Yeah, the singer was autistic. Yeah. That's the thing. A gummy smile. That's what she did. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's just like she looked. Albert Steptoe, that's what she did. Wilfred Bramble, that's him. That's exact. It's that kind of gummy smile, like look at it. It's smug. It's condescending. It's oh God, can you believe this? Could you see the disdain on the bodyguard? Is called Kronk. Thank you, Orion's daughter. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Autism is a gift. There's no need, and it was the whole game was to autism awareness. And like autism is spectrum, it comes in many varieties, many different shades, and it affects a lot of people very differently. But blooming hell, I mean, anyway, let's have a look at King Charles. Let's have a look. Is there any chance of a meeting between King Charles and Thomas Markle? Ah, the Ace of Wands is in reverse. Let's see what's crossing over and above and beneath. Five of Pentacles, that's very much being on the outside. Six of Pentacles, the give and take out of balance. What's underneath? The Two of Wands, a doorway. It's leaving a situation. 10 of Swords, stabbed in the front. The Page of Swords. Five of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles. The Lovers. And the Ace of Pentacles. Not right now. Not within the next year. The reason why I'm saying that is there is still too much give and take. And I feel like people have, with the 10 of Swords, the King feels quite... I don't think he's in a place where he is ready to get involved with any relatives of the Markles at all. I don't think that's going to happen. The Page of Swords there, though, there may well be some communication. There may well be, it could well be coming from the Markles themselves to the King. There may be an attempt. There is a look, but underneath there is a doorway. All I'm saying, if Thomas Markle rocked up to Buckingham Palace, not Samantha, not the brother, just Thomas Markle, maybe with Lady C, I think people would pay attention, and I think people might be able to work something out. But it's not the right time. The Ace of Wands is in reverse. There is still frustrations and misunderstandings that would go into any etiquette, anything there. The timing would have to be right. The Five of Pentacles crossing over at the minute. I think the King and everyone would rather just keep everybody at arm's distance, including he doesn't want, I think they just don't want anything to do with anything that could go very wrong. There would need to be a lot of reassurances, the give and takes. I would think the balance is all out of sync. The Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, they would be very concerned with people starting drama, to be honest. The Lovers there, there is a hope that there is some reconciliation, which is interesting. But the Ace of Pentacles coming up towards the middle of next year, well, coming up to 6 months to a year, there's going to be something. I feel that right now is not the right time. But there will come a point where the king possibly feels a little bit different. There may come a point where people are more willing to hear each other. I don't think the king is going to be interested in seeing Harry or Meghan. I think he would be interested on a human level to speak to the father. I think out of everyone, he finds it very difficult to understand what happened with Mr. Markle, to be honest. I think the way things are going to go at the minute with regards to William, Catherine, the kids, and how I don't see how this is going to get mended anytime soon. So, yeah, not right now. No, not a chance. There is a doorway. There is a way there with the Two of Wands. That is a doorway. There is a way to get into to get in to the king. Right now, I don't think the king is particularly receptive to things. I think things are a little bit too raw, too potentially cause more mess. But I do think, and I do believe that towards the end of next year, towards the middle of next year onwards, then there is chance that the king would be receptive to hearing and meeting Mr. Markle. But I just think it would be Mr. Markle. That's a very good point. Marie, yes, don't buy Scabies book. I know we've all talked about this, but don't buy Scabies book at all. It's going to be covered in the mail. The problem is, like, I don't know, man. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to. I think if Thomas Markle just kept close to maybe Lady C and didn't. The problem is you've got the two Markle, the brother and the sister. And I think they're both lovely people, Samantha and Thomas Jr., but they're going on like podcasts and all over the place. And it's difficult, man. They would probably want it, like, you know, some reassurances, and that's very difficult because there's a lot of clout goblins out there. So I think I could save the meeting. I'll tell them what went wrong. Megan. That's it. That's all. And, you know, that's all it was. That's what went wrong. Megan. So, my lovelies. Oh, we are going to do tomorrow night. We're having Spooky Saturday, but we are not using the spirit box. I am going to do live channeling. We are going to do the predictions. I have already got some impressions of some of the predictions for 2024. So we're going to do that live at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. We may even do some cards. We might, I don't know if we'll do the spirit box tomorrow. We might wait a few weeks or two to do the spirit box. But tomorrow night we'll be doing channel reading, predictions. From 9 o'clock onwards. And thank you very much for hanging out with me. Channel who? Well, if I told you now, where would this the fun be? I know who we're going to channel, but I'm not going to be able to tell you anything. So it's 9 o'clock my time. Bring out pendies as well tomorrow. All of that, cards, pendies, me, channels, everything. We're going to do protections for 2024. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good one. Make sure you are, I don't know what I was going to say. Make sure you are what? Yeah, have a good one. Article in the Sun tomorrow. Migraine is now. Yeah, she's gonna blame. There's going to be a threat of somebody. Honestly, CB, I'll go and check that out now. Oh, they are such annoying. So I'll put up a thing for tomorrow. Anyway, I'll let you go. Thank you all very much for being here. Take care of yourselves. Mwah. Enjoy the rest of your days, and I will see you tomorrow night at some point. Anyway, okay, guys, take care. Bye, everyone. Bye.